You know how many streams you've done since you came on here? You are capping, dude. And I'll get into what he's capping about and why I decided to go live. This dude, he's really pissing me off just seeing him live like this. And I'll explain why.
Smoke it to get hooked on it. That's my line. How did you see that shit? Like, I don't know. Then you gotta smoke that shit like crack. Up my glass pipe, lighter. Yeah, that's how you smoke it. You smoke it just like crack, bro. I don't know how people get on that shit. For the people that's on that shit, God bless you, bro. I hope you get off that shit. Sometimes people make mistakes. I wouldn't let a mistake define you, but I wouldn't keep on making it. That's why all my partners out there on drugs, whether it's meth or shit, you might just be like me, you just be like some type of drunk. Don't let that mistake define you, man. He said best to just stick with CBD. I guess. I don't know what crack feel like. But shit, obviously it must feel good because motherfuckers throw their whole life away. Like you throw your family, your job, your car, your career, I said job, your self-respect. You threw that all away for that. Yeah, it must be something to that bitch, but you know what I'm saying? I'm cool on that. I'm talking about like cool hard drugs, not like crack and all that shit. Well, I wouldn't do crack. If you might got an addicted personality, man. I wouldn't do hard drugs if you know you get addicted to shit easy. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that one night at a party turn into you ruining your life. You know, them after school specials. Like, oh man, Kevin went to the party and smoked some weed. Now he's under a bridge doing heroin. Like, just chill out. Don't be too adventurous out there. I'm up here joking, bro, but on some real shit. If you got a problem with drugs, the best thing to do is stay away from them, bro, for real.
Why are you smoking CBD? Are you on probation? Because CBD is legal and THC is not. THC is real weed and it's legal to grow and ship in the US. It's a legal loophole. I don't believe that. Maybe Delta 8. You're not going to get any. I know what you're talking about. I've seen whoever this Hector 22 is. I've seen uh, flower in stores. It's not a dispensary, but it's like Delta 8 or like Delta, the other one, new one and stuff. And sure, it may have THCA in it, but it's not. It can't be so. It can only be so much because, dude, they're not dumb. They know when you light it, it fucking decarbs. They're selling CBD flower and THCA flower, both natural. People mix them. You can't even. The only way you consume THCA is if you eat cannabis raw without heating it and decarbing it, which I don't think would do that much. I mean, it definitely wouldn't create a psychoactive effect. I doubt it. I guess it could, but here's the time to tell the truth. Books, you ain't smoking no fucking CBD. How many times have I seen you with a bro? And I'm not saying people couldn't, but come on, dude. You're in my same age group. Even when I learned about it, like, sure, I've tried some Delta 8 carts and shit like that, just off of niche appeal from seeing it and couldn't believe it, you know, just to try it out. It doesn't really do anything. Uh, and I even was in Memphis and went to a place that specializes in like fucking legal carts and stuff and went there and they're supposed to be real high quality, better than the gas station ones. Went and got one of those. Guess what? nothing. I mean, still yet nothing. So, and the reason why I picked up a doing Lyft, and he said he uses that so he can keep his job and stuff. And we were in Tennessee too, and in Tennessee they don't even have a record medical weed. Um, I couldn't understand how he actually gets a benefit from it. Maybe people that don't regularly smoke or smoked a long time, it does have an effect on them. All right, I can't say personally, but books, you know, I know, everyone else knows. But see, here's the thing: they're not going to do anything to you because you're keeping quiet and not telling on them. Both the Workyverse has violated the law, and so is Books for Moses right now. And I'm calling it how I see it, bro. Books, you have said online you've got a gun multiple times, and you've said that and shown yourself smoking weed. You even called it weed. You're saying CBD now because I just recently brought this up to you. Or I brought it up on my live and somebody told you and said, don't, you know, make sure to always practice like, no, I only smoke da 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 da. Like, I'm on to you, dude. I'm on to you. I was already on to you. This is just dumb. Like, you really are going to sit there. Dude, you might as well go ahead and tell and not cap and tell the truth because everybody knows that's what you are smoking.
For real. Damn it, I just jammed my bong up even fucking more.
Yeah, and you guys are mad. No, it's not that I'm not gonna rat on books. And a rat is when you're involved in some. I've explained that before. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not obsessed. You motherfuckers. No, I'm calling y'all out because you motherfuckers were like listening in the background and shit and thinking, trying to, say, oh yeah, I could have swore I heard him talking. What, because you motherfuckers would in a heartbeat if I had been like fuck it, said fuck y'all, I'm gonna do what I want, and said I ain't breaking the fucking federal law. You motherfuckers wouldn't be turning a blind eye for me. So you think I'm gonna fucking sit by while fucking Books turns a blind eye on the shit y'all done that's been exposed and not gonna do anything about it, hold you accountable, which could actually fucking curb this bullshit? Or at the very least make y'all realize that the only thing you might be able to get away with is talking shit and saying it's in your opinion as a disclaimer online and only doing shit online. You ain't got no business fucking with anybody offline, and you ain't got no business fucking there for months talking about and having JR and all your people one after the other coming in and in and in and in and in. Let's just be real. They've made it to where I can't. The only way I can exist on here now is if I stay do the other thing, which would be lonely. I'd have to start all right from the ground up. I have to hide, do text to speech fucking type videos. Always watch how I talk, change up my speech. I'm not going to try to do all that. Fuck that. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna fucking be on a goddamn platform I pay for premium benefits. I fucking supported since I was a fucking minor. And you people are gonna now all of a sudden come in here while I've been living my life since I've been born and think that you're just gonna create your own narrative and get everyone to believe and think and speculate and basically treating you like shit. Put pressure on them and do the same shit you do to me to them to get them to where they want to not be associated with me or even come around here so you don't target them. If that ain't the fucking most menacing criminalist shit I've ever heard of before for fucking online shit, more diabolical, I don't know fucking what else is, other than if you'd actually be planning to try to kill me. Which ain't far-fetched to say. I don't give a damn what anybody, no offense, but because Army was up here earlier, I have no problem with her. But Army, you said you don't really believe. You've said it before, like you don't really expect. Yes, I fucking do. I don't trust any of these fuckers. They tried to ruin my school. They tried to fucking get me in jail. They tried to get me committed. They tried to fucking, uh, huh. They talked for weeks and weeks and weeks on end like they were gonna fucking have one or another or somebody else come down here, all types of shit. They actually did have your ex come down here, Army. I'm not talking to me or nothing. I'm just using what you had said that one time example, Army. That's all. No shit. No shit that did they do that. I don't. I don't want men and women both equally. Since I came on here, I have given nothing but except in circumstances where I was either in bad mood or down or whatever. I've been haphazard, okay? I've made some reckless fucking things, choices I chose to do, and things that I didn't necessarily plan to do, but they did happen. Both. I made two calls outside of YouTube, and one of them I actually fucking manipulated into believing that would be the right thing. The other one, I ain't have no, I don't have any. I mean, I don't even call that an excuse, really. I'm just saying what the fucking fact is. But the other thing, no, I was fucking 100% wrong. But guess what? Both of those situations didn't lead to anything negative for the person. Thank fucking God. So, don't you think I think I fucking have gotten my karma back enough? Good citizen dog training is not what I got. That's just a requirement for the service dog. Service dog has to be already good citizen, and Brownie was not because I was using a fucking online service where they can't administer the good citizens test, but they did let me know about it back then. That is why I switched to an in-person formal trainer because he is making sure that I have all my I's and all my fucking T's crossed on how I not only learn and apply this training and Brownie absorbs it, but how I can keep, because training is lifelong. You know, after a certain point, no, we won't have to be training as dedicatedly as we are right now when he gets done. I mean, good dog owners, they brush up on stuff. You the dog is not a fucking robot. You know, you can get them to be pretty obedient, really good. Like I see his dogs and how they act off leash, and that's how I want Brownie to be, that obedient. He's getting there more and more. If he wasn't, I would have stopped spending the money at this point. If they told me, he's not cut out for it because of his past or whatever, I made sure to ask all that. I said, please, like, you know, I went to him and he's a dog owner, and people can say what they want about that, but it will be posted when it's finalized to prove that he is. And once he is, the fact that my doctor recommended me after I got him and told her about him, and the fact that I went out of my, like, at a certain point, I said, I don't give a damn how much these people are joking about me. Like, I was dead set months ago, like, I wasn't gonna. And after a while, though, I finally, regardless from the shit that they've said and tried to make a narrative of, I stepped out of my comfort zone. I was like, well, I'm gonna get off this stuff. I did. And nobody gives a shit because that was never the fucking concern. So now that I'm working with my fucking dog to be that replacement, because I'm not even gonna be able to continue smoking weed at this point. It's fucking way too expensive. Maybe once I get more established and then I can grow one day or something. I don't know. Then again, I may just choose to leave it entirely. I think that's the route I'm gonna go, because I'm not gonna fucking be strict restrained from my Second Amendment rights. And I'm not someone who can justify breaking the law to themselves. And this is what Workyverse knows and they fucking hate about me, because they can't fucking get the signature video clip they want. They want a video clip of me being escorted to a hospital or into fucking jail that they can request. They want someone potentially that will get mad enough at me that might come here and I might confront, like Cyrax would have done. They want all that fucked up shit you see on other people, regardless of whether that should be up or shouldn't, or what hand they had or should have done different so that didn't get that way. Other than the stupid videos they made and taken from me, and the one fucking thing that Mike came here and filmed, I ain't had none of that shit happen, and it ain't gonna happen. I don't give a fuck how many times you say it, Mustard. You've been saying it for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. And you know what? If it finally does come to something like that, I've got a fucking very good paper trail, and man, if anything ever happened to me, y'all would be the first fucking suspects. Guarantee it. I've taken your names and I've put them on pieces of paper and given them certain people. I've done all types of shit. You have no idea. I take my safety and my fucking life fucking seriously, especially after being online for a year and seeing people thinking they can actually with someone this goddamn much. I've had to change. Brownie can be AKC certified, and I'll fucking prove it right now on the fucking AKC website. Fucking dumbasses. It's alright. It's just another fucking lie to go over. internet here or something, I'd actually pay, but I can't. And for some reason, I'm having an issue with doing it on my PS4, so I don't know. Like it says it's doing it, but then after a few moments of starting it, it'll say that uh, internet quality is not good enough, but I've done it before, so I don't know why it's not letting me know. I mean, it wasn't the best quality, don't get me wrong. It was like 720 or 360, whatever, but it was all right enough. That's why I said I need to probably get a capture card. That'll probably, because that'll be one way, like I might be able to broadcast that. And since it's going through hardware instead of a program taking more stuff off my computer, it actually might be smoother and might be able to be a better quality. So, but until then, I'm not going to be doing it unless I'm trying to experiment. All right, let's go to manage dogs. Right here, Brownie Nick, Gib Wilson. There's his AKC information. His breed is not correct because at the time I did not know his breed. This was like one of the first things I done because the first job I worked for was a woman who had two dogs that were registered with AKC and got me a job at her friends that ran a dog daycare in Nashville, my next door neighbor. And so I know what the fuck. I know if there's anything I know about and I'm learning more and more and have stuck with, it's dogs because I love animals. But there it is right there. Of course, he's not registered as a purebred, registered as AKC canine. It's all AKC registered. It's AKC number. You look him up, but he's listed as canine part. It's what's it called? I think it's AKC canine something. I don't know. If you go up here and you hit register, for mixed breeds and non-AKC registrable purebreds, canine partners. Check if my dog's registered. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to go to the little check deal. We're going to put in his number, and I'll let you see if he comes up on the AKC registry. The only difference is he's just not a purebred dog. Obviously, if I can rescue him, he rescued himself pretty much. He had the wherewithal to be out and actually try to interact with a human. It's strange. Like, don't really hear about that too much. I mean, you hear about people finding dogs, but they're usually not going up to them. I gotta say though, their website's not the easiest to navigate. Well, what do you know? He came up and look, the recording date is 2 months after I got him. I got him in 2022. He was born and he was estimated to be about 3 years old at that time, between 2 to 3. So I put his birth date as 2019, but he may have been born in 2020. Probably more than likely he was born in 2020. So yeah, and I'm going to be contacting them to get his breed changed and his birth date changed. I may decide to put 2020 on it. I don't know. But regardless, he is there. And there's the proof. Oh, wait, hold on. You can't even see it. Here it is. So this was the search I did. And it says results. And there's the recording date, which is the date that I applied to registering. So yeah, tell me that my dog's not fucking AKC registered again. I don't know if they actually want to do that to my dog, but I mean, these people act hateful. They say that they're doing it, but how can I take it that they don't do it and say just joking? I mean, and it's sick what they say. Like, there's no way I can take it as a joke. I don't understand. Now, if you was talking shit, I mean, I, I see it as a way for people to say what they really are thinking about others, then be able to say at the end, "Oh man, if you take it too hard, you're a low cow, you're triggered, you got some hurt peepees and all that." Like, fuck that um, false persona. Because every single person, including fucking JM and all them, every single one of y'all, when somebody has done something back at you, you have fucking complained, you have talked about how it was wrong and how this person did this and that, and so you got fucking absolutely no right to fucking lecture me. Hello, Carrie. What does that have to do? And no, that's not it. It's called Canine Partners. But what does that got to do with anything? He's 53% Chihuahua, 27% American Pit Bulldog Terrier, and the rest Yorkshire Terrier. So the majority of his makeup is just two breeds. So he wouldn't be labeled, if you're really looking at it from tradition and what counts as a mutt, he's not a mutt, because a mutt would be one, two, three, four, or he would have like, you know, different, not equal, but some greater, but not too, it wouldn't be 50 something. It'd be like maybe, 30 this and 40 that, and then the other 30 something else. That is more of a mutt. But since the majority of this is the way it was explained to me, since the majority of his DNA is between two breeds, specific breeds, then he's a mixed breed dog.